All right, wow, Joe, it'll be a great weekend to get outside. And a tribute band in honor of the Beatles is on a world tour, and here to tell us more about Classic Mystery Tour is David Comende. Thanks for being here.
Good morning.
Good morning. So tell us a little bit about the idea behind this.
Well, Classical Mystery Tour, anybody who knows the Beatles knows they had a song called Magical Mystery Tour and a movie that was made from the Magical Mystery Tour. So Classical Mystery Tour combines the concept of symphony or orchestra with the Beatles. Now, the Beatles, earlier in their career, they were such a huge hit, and when they first came to the United States, there was this thing called Beatlemania, this craze, screaming and yelling. And after, I don't know how many hundreds or thousands of concerts, the Beatles actually got bummed out by that as musicians because they had to keep cranking up their volume in order for their music to be heard. And that essentially drove them back into the studio. They decided that they would start recording their tunes and their songs, and that's how they were going to do it. And on the one hand, the live Beatles thing came away, but on the other hand, their creativity bloomed through this. They invented some techniques in recording studio that were incredibly advanced for their time. So layering and bringing in sounds and combinations. So some of their songs have orchestra. A lot of them have orchestra, more and more. Some of the great ones, if you think of Eleanor Rigby or Yesterday, string quartet, Penny Lane with the piccolo trumpet. So Classical Mystery Tour back in the 90s created this program, which is what you would hear if the Beatles had decided to take these songs on the road and perform in front of an orchestra. So the band, they look and sound like the Beatles. Incredible attention to detail, the guitars, the keyboards, everything's got to match the sound. Awesome. So you're with the Beatles, just as if they had taken what they did in the studio and put it in the concert hall. And that's what we're doing on Saturday night.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And is this event sold out yet? Because I know this is getting a lot of attention.
We're starting to get there, so people who want to come better get the tickets. Yeah.
I know you are super excited about this, but why should somebody come out and see this?
Well, I mean, you can't travel in time, but you can get close to it. If you love the Beatles music, or if you're curious about it, you can hear the real deal with us live, and there's nothing like a live concert. The best musicians in the orchestra, and these guys, I've worked with them before. Actually, way back with the New Jersey Symphony Orchestra, associate conductor was the first time that I collaborated with them. They're fantastic.
That's awesome. And you guys have a partnership with some nonprofits, correct?
Yeah, every concert we have a community partner, and our community partner is America's Gold Star Families, and this wonderful organization supports in every way they can the families of those who have given their lives in service to the United States. So a Memorial Day weekend, it's a good moment to think about the people who give so much to us.
Yeah, that it is. Yeah. So this is all coming up this Saturday. You don't want to miss it. It starts at 7:30 sharp, right?
5 Points, Washington. I don't know if it's going to be on the screen, our phone number, or heartlandfestivalorchestra.org. Yeah.
All right. Well, David, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back. We have some birthdays to tell you about. Stick with us.